never give in. ASMR, 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 ASMR. Alright, y'all. We're back at it again. We went into the nether with Brandon. Brandon gave me the slabs. So that's probably going to be the main thing I'm going to do today, is put down some slabs in like a tunnel shape. I'm also going to probably I'm going to move the lava somewhere else, like into my normal world, onto like a cobblestone like fountain, just so I can lower the chance of the slabs being burned up, even though when the blazes attack that'll probably happen, but that'll at least reduce the fire spread of the lava. But yeah, that's the main thing I'm going to do today, is build my fort up with slabs so that monsters can't spawn behind me, because that was the main issue I had a few times, where I'd get over to the platform where the blazes are and I'm going to cover them, but then suddenly a skeleton hits me in the back of an arrow and I fall to my demise. Also, gas can spawn here too, so another thing I'm probably going to do is build a wall on this side of that portal and have my little tunnel lead back to this side, so I can quickly run over there and get in the portal without getting attacked by anything. Alright, let's do it. First thing I'm going to do is check on my tunnels. I think I am. Yeah, I got a little bit more room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the tunnels a little deeper so I can use that as the slab floor. Around here, let me find out what the coordinates of the others. The other. Another portal is like negative 24, 60. There we go. And then somewhere, oops, I think I have one more. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I think I gave that to Brandon. So, ooh, hey, here we go. We got some boots, and these boots were made for mining. Okay, let's go back to the normal world. I should also put a what's it called in here. Yeah, I'll do that right now. A crafting table. Let's put the crafting table at the nexus of this turn. I don't have a pickaxe? No, I guess not. Okay, let's go back. Probably what I'll do is I'll put a little slab step right there. I think they could spawn on that though if I'd make it one block high. So we'll see. I think the slabs don't spawn monsters if you're not on the line, like the normal block line. But that might not be true. Who knows? Nobody knows the answer to that. Nobody on the internet. Let me get. Oh, I think I have to make a yeah, I need to make a wooden pickaxe just for a second. Shake my elbow. Let me put that iron away real fast before I accidentally use it on something I don't want to use it on. And I didn't plant those mushrooms yet, but I'll do that too. I kind of go all over the place in my normal play style. It's hard for me to focus on one task, but I'll try to focus on one main task that I come back to every once in a blue moon. Oh. Right, I think I have enough for that. But what I'll do is I'll just make a few. Maybe I'll just mine for a second. Cobblestone. I can't remember if I mentioned this in the last episode, but I think I'm going to do a Fallout 3 playthrough as well after I get a few episodes of this going. It's one of the games that I played a lot when I was a kid, and I still come back to it. It's not as popular as its sister game, Fallout New Vegas, or I would even say like a step sibling, because it's they're kind of related, but not at the same time. But or half, I would say like a half sibling. But basically, it's not as popular as New Vegas, but it still has a magical place in my heart. And basically, if I did a playthrough of that, I would probably find some fun kind of main focus, but I would be playing it as somebody who's played it a million times. But I would do it in a way where if you're watching it for the first time or you haven't seen it very much, I will probably tap into a little bit of like a character and explore the world in a way that isn't completely immersion breaking, unless it's kind of funny in the moment where it's like, you know, like I'm doing my normal exploring and a quest and this and that, and then I remember like there's something silly that character wouldn't know about, but maybe if it's fun, I'll show it, like a detail of the world. It is a wonky game, but yep. Oh, and also in the first episode, I don't know if y'all caught this. I didn't notice it until I went back and watched it. Pearl, the sheep, I do believe, threw the other sheep down the waterfall. I thought it was just like a glitch, and there wasn't another sheep, but there was. And also, Pearl is gone now. So what I'm gonna do probably as soon as possible is build a shrine over there for both Pearl and that other one, and then the gray-haired one, old man Fuzzball. He's gone, so I guess I got to build 3 shrines. The main one I'm worried about is actually the first 2, the Pearl and the unnamed sheep, because I don't want them to, you know, be vengeful spirits. I know that Pearl has some kind of, you know, evil vibe going on, I guess. Or maybe they had an argument. I don't know. You know, or as an accident, maybe they were looking over the edge like, wow, look how far down it goes, and oh, whoa, ah, you know. So who knows? But I'll build a shrine just so that they don't curse this little hardcore skyblock. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't remember what happened to Fuzzball, but I'm guessing the same thing happened with the other 2. But that is an interesting detail. That's a good thing about recording the playthrough and then going back and editing, is that I see things that I didn't notice at first. Like, it was very obvious that my friend Brandon went into the nether, and when I went back and watched it, I like realized that, but originally I was like, where'd you go? And yeah. But if y'all are liking this playthrough, let me know. It's supposed to be a little bit more of a long form. Oh, emergency, y'all, stay inside. Thunderstorms or something. Basically, it's long form. It's supposed to be a little slow. It's kind of something that you could put on while you're doing the chores or something. And maybe when you hear my voice getting a little more excited by something, maybe that causes you to look back. And maybe that's when you see that I noticed that my pet Pearl, you know, does something scandalous. So, you know, stuff like that. Like, at first it's just the normal grind of Minecraft, ambient noises and whatnot, and then it's sometimes exciting. And what I'll do is I'll usually make like a little short to accentuate that like interesting moment that happened, because there's probably going to be a lot of just grinding and what do we call it? You know, vibes, ASMR vibes. But yep. So now that I got a lot of cobblestone, what was I gonna do with the cobblestone? Oh, make more pickaxes. Let's make like 3 of them just to have them good to go. Here we are. And I can make mushroom soup. I do not like mushrooms in real life, but I can make it. But I'm gonna plant them first. I think they spread on the soul sand. I was trying to think of a way to make them, basically to create a farm I can grow them faster, but I couldn't really figure that out because I know that the bone meal makes them tall, so I don't really know what makes them spread out faster, if it's just time. Oh, how did I make a bowl? Is it something drop it? I don't know. Or maybe Brandon did that. I don't know, but let's get back at it. We have, oh, actually before we even go to the nether, let's make that thing I was talking about, where it's like a lava. Bye bye. Sorry. I know that was evil, but I don't know. King Yoda, my character, is let's just say he's kind of a hill. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just making it safer for myself later. I just want to waste a little bit of cobblestone. Ugh. This area kind of creeps me out a little bit. But basically what we're going to try to do, there's wood there that I have. Let me actually try to get rid of it. Oh, got it. And there's this fence, so I don't know. Let's make it like here and try to make it... How about this? Something like this. Scary. Because I think that lava pit is like kind of deep, so I want to be able to get all the lava blocks over here. One, two, three. It was like 3 or 4, but it's not that big a deal. If I run out of space, I can always... what's it called? It's getting in the way. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Let's go over here. I think it's like 3 by 3. And hopefully this... I could always cover it. That's another thing I could always do. Cover it up. And then just hopefully never fall into it. I think this is okay if I do it this way. And then... Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing. And this will brighten up the area naturally. I need more. I don't need this stuff here, so shabing. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's make sure. Oh, okay. I can do 2 of these. Actually, let's do it like this. Boinky, bonka, boo. Did I get them? I got 4. That might help us. Oh, this is not good. I do not like it. Bridging in the Nether has never been one of my... I mean, the end dimension has never been one of my interests. That's like one of the things that's always like, ooh, give me the heebie-jeebies. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a few more. Yeah, I'm also going to do a New Vegas playthrough as well. I don't have the DLCs for that one. I never fully completed the DLCs, honestly. The only ones I ever beat was the Dead Money, and I think that's it. Oh, and then the science one. But I don't have very much like very many memories of those, except for like cheesing all the gold bars at the end. Like, you know, if you know, you know, where you take all the gold bars and there's like a way to squeeze them through like that little area. And then I think they patched it so you can't do that anymore, I think. But that's like the main thing I remember from them. But with the Fallout 3 DLCs, they're like, you know, wonky in their own way. But I have more of a nostalgic you know, I have more of a nostalgia for those. What I'll do now is take my bucket. When I go over here, what do I need to do? Just start putting the lava on the bottom level first. I think it's like a 2 block deep, 3 by 3. I don't know. Let's find out. I am taking my darn time when it comes to going over there, because I don't think they'll spawn if I'm not close to them. So let's shadunky. Oh, when I spawn in from this, I'll know which way I need to go. Okay, so I just need to face back towards the opening. Oops. Is a sketch. Let's do this. This might help make it less scary. As you can tell, I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat sometimes when it comes to hardcore. I'll do this for now. There we go. Oh, actually, I could do this. Bam. Now it just feels less of a scary drop. Alright, now we can make this more of a streamlined thing. We're all going to put them in the farthest ones first. And keep going. Face this way. Grab lava. Go. I'm not planning to edit very much. Unless y'all want me to. It's kind of just, like I said, just videos where it's like you don't have to watch every detail of what I'm doing. Maybe if you want to, you can, but it's more like casual, watching. The Fallout one, I'll probably edit down a little bit, maybe, or maybe I'll kind of like to do this extended play. It looks like I need to be that other direction, actually. Boom. Okay. It might be exactly what I was saying it was going to be. Boom. Okay, so I need to face that way when I go in the portal. Did I put one there? Okay, so this way. So I can slook, slook, keep going. Out of the DLCs in Fallout 3, I would say probably the pit is my favorite, even though I do like Point Lookout. I do like how the pit has this kind of like, you gotta get yourself out from the bottom, you know, kind of thing. And there's definitely some wonky glitches. There's one glitch that I found out about playing that. You have to collect the iron ingots, or where they are, the steel bars or whatever. There is a glitch that is really, I gotta face this way, really poopy, that you can fix luckily, but I was like, what in the world, what in the hoopla? But I do like also just the aesthetic of that world too. You go from this, you know, what Fallout 3 is known for, the green cast. Actually, let me put that back. Take that one. The green cast. And then you go to the pit, and it's this, you know, red, smoky area. And it's a little bit more linear, but it's kind of linear in a way that feels like it's giving you enough of the cinematic experience and space to kind of move around and do stuff. And also, it is one of the more broken DLCs in a way that I kind of like. For instance, when I played it a long time ago, I think the first or second playthrough I ever did of it, I don't remember which one I put it on. Let's put it there. I had the Sandman perk, and what I would do is I would like kill each character, each, you know, person that was like a part of the pit, quietly in this while they were sleeping, and that would cause no like aggro. And so I like killed like literally every person that was on like the, you know, the bad guy side. The side that I chose was like the, you know, the people that were enslaving the people that were doing the mining and all that. Oh, it looks like it goes even deeper. Okay. But basically, there was like nobody left except for the main dude that like controlled the whole thing. And I think I did something too with the Sandman perk with him. And then the game was kind of broken because I didn't create any kind of dilemma or something. I don't know. I can't remember what it was, but basically the game was like, what in the world? It didn't know how to respond to like the choices I made. And that's kind of the gamer I am a little bit. I like to kind of break the mechanics of a game. I think there's something interesting about going into a world that's designed by somebody, and then, you know, even though no matter how much they try to create an immersion, there's a way to kind of escape that illusion. For example, when my buddies and I, we used to play this game called H1Z1, It was like the proto PUBG. It was like made by the guy who made PUBG, and he couldn't finish it, so he sold it or something like that. And then he finished PUBG later, and H1Z1 was like one of the early battle royales. And in the waiting area, it was like this giant square with like kind of like a skate park looking thing in the middle, and you could run into one of the walls and go through the wall and run into this area that just looked like the walls looked like the Interstellar, like bookcase looking stuff. And that was fun. And the funny thing about that was one time we were doing that, and then we went into cinematic. We played the Interstellar theme, and then we went into the cinematic kind of rotation, like third person POV. And we realized this guy in his underwear was like punching us in the back of the head, and we were like, "Oh my goodness!" It was silly. Another game that was one of my favorites to kind of like figure out little wonky things was Halo 3. Halo 3, you could glitch into the wall, so you could see like what the world looked like underneath the like the frame of the world. That was like the first introduction to like no clipping. There's also this interesting thing that could happen when you're playing with another person, where if you looked in the crack of this area on the, I can't remember which map it was one of the sand maps with the giant like elephant vehicles or whatever they're called. You could, oh yeah, if you looked into a crack that didn't have like a some kind of thing in that spot, and there's like nothing there for the game to see, you would see the POV of the other person playing. What am I doing? Okay. You would see the POV of the other person playing, and I would be like, I know where you're at. And like, what are you talking about? Like, I can see you in the crack. What? That was fun. Halo 3, I mean, Fallout 3 has a lot of those that I'm like kind of mentioned. Oh, I guess I can hop. Oh, yeah. Fallout 3 also has like some interesting little details. I love it when games like the developers put little like Easter eggs in areas that you're not supposed to go to. I'll probably show those in my playthrough and not like spoil them now. But there's definitely like things you can do in Fallout 3 that you're like, oh, they knew I could do that? But yeah. Looks like I did not make enough lava. So what we'll do is that's probably good for now. What I'll do is I'm gonna get some stone, cobblestone, get this stuff out of my way, and I'm just gonna cover the top of the lava pit for now until I want to use more of it. I just don't want the fire to spread on the slabs, even though that's definitely gonna happen when the blazes pop in, or the gas. This might help with damage control, and I can always quickly patch. I don't know. This might be a waste of time, but anything to prevent me from going after those blazes, right? Okay, that's enough for now. Let me, still got 3. But yeah, just rambling about different games. I'll pretend like I've never played the intro that I've played like 50,000 times. Oh, look, dear. Or something like that. I don't know. Even though I played the game a million times, sometimes I'm not very good with memorization of lines. It's like something like that. Look, dear. Something, something. Something like that. Okay. Now, let's use... For now, I'm going to use, what's it called? This will work for now. That one will be blocked from this side, and the path to it will be here. I think what I'll do is I'll use the slabs to make steps. Hopefully that still works. That's we were saying. Oh, here we are. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was one block off. Probably what I'll do is cover this. I'll use after at the end of this. I wanna after I don't feel as in danger with the blazes. I will make something cool with the netherrack bricks. Some cool build. Alright, so what I was thinking, something like this. Also, to make it easy for me to jump in there, I could just go jump in. Probably what I'll do is I'm still gonna put slabs here, even though they could be burst into flames. But it'll be fine. Bam. Oh. Bangarang. If you know, you know. Oh, I'm gonna do this with every. Let's make this sure this doesn't. I don't die in some cringe way that ends up like defeating the whole point. And I could easily just go. But then let's take some of this. Let's make a door here. Make it a little less seeable. Boingy boingy. A little less gassed, visible. But eventually I am going to collect like all of this netherrack and make something cool. That's like the main thing I feel like with Skyblock is I can see how many days I'm playing, so this almost is basically like a 100-day kind of playthrough. But you know, if I can beat the main portion of the game, it becomes like a what can I build with the limitations that I have kind of thing. And I like to do that. So let's plant those mushrooms real fast too. I think somebody sent me a message, so I'm going to double check what that is soon. Oh, let's put that. Ah, and yeah. Now let's go back to the normal world. There we go. Where does it have me? Okay, cool. And now let's go to a safe spot so I can pause for a moment, and I'll cut this stuff out. All right, I'm back. Cut that part out. Ugh. Fish. What can I do now? What am I up to? Let's put a light up here just before a frickin' skeleton tries to try me, you know. And let's put it here because there's an opening. Oh wait, I don't know. And I'm gonna take this piece of dirt and put one more just to make it look, I don't know, like something. And I could even build a path over to that thing just so I know how many ender eyes I have to make. Y'all, I was talking to my friend Brandon. I was like, how do you get all the ender eyes or ender pearls to make the ender eyes after you get all the blaze stuff? We were both kind of like, oh, I used the wrong thing. We were both kind of like perplexed about that because they spawn in randomly, but I mean, let me see how many we have to make. So let me go out there. Put this piece of dirt somewhere real quick. The dirt will go where the dirt will go. Yes, right here. Yes, yes. Let's put the cobblestone in my hand so I can see what's going on. Oh, what's that noise? I heard a noise, y'all. Oh, it's my air conditioning is dripping. Hopefully that's not from. Oh no. Cobblestone. Edit out that last part. Also with the episodes, I'll try to make the videos end on like milestones, like something interesting. But I don't know how the ender pearls are gonna work. It's gonna be a challenge. I guess that's just how it was when this came out. Skyblock. Unless there's just like a trick, making a platform. My friend Brandon mentioned that. I was like, that's a good idea. I see a spider. Where'd he go? He's gone. Maybe there's a trick, but I kind of don't want to look up anything. But I'm sure there's like a little thing you can do that is above my IQ level. Also, when you get a chance, like and subscribe. It really helps the algorithm or whatever. I would like to do this as a full-time thing, making videos and content, and then do it at least in a way where I can still do my second job and use the money I'm getting from the content to, help with that. That would be cool, but hey. This might be enough for me to get to that thing. I still have a lot of slabs I can use if I need to. Let's do this. That's good enough. Let's find out how much I need. Let's see how far I gotta go. It's slightly up. I'm going to... What the heck? Where? There he is. He's blending in with the... What's it called? Goodbye. So, he spawned in somehow over here. Maybe, I don't know. Let's put this here. I don't know what's up with that. How'd he spawn there? Maybe one more here. I don't know. That looks cool. I don't know how that happened. Let's put... I don't know. Where would they... I got like... Oh, maybe just one here for now. And one here. I don't know. No, that's like really close. I don't know. Is there anything I can put away for a second? Oh yeah, I can make one more of those. Alright. Let's go. Yeah. Boom. Boom. And we'll just build up. Oh man. Sorry, I'm just looking at the air conditioning. Hopefully it's not leaking now. One of our air conditioning units wasn't working, so it turned out it's like a whole thing they got to do out in the back where the thingy's at, the main thing. And hopefully that didn't end up causing something to go wonky now. And it's storming, so I don't know. This apartment has had some leaking before, so... Oh, what do I gotta do? That's good. Oh, so we still need a lot though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5, and I guess that's... I might look that up, not like for Skyblock, but know how to make a eye of ender. I think it is a blaze rod and or blaze powder and a there's a frickin' zombie. Not for long. Oh, that's how they're doing it. I'm so dumb. Ding. Sprinkle. Spram. Oh, and I got a helmet out of it too. Say goodbye to my cool hat. Now I am Metalhead 3. Return of something. Let's go get some cobblestone real quick so I can make a safety thing. Hey, somebody dropped a potato. I can start a potato farm now. Hey! Yes. Potato farm. And I guess when I do kill skeletons, I do get the chance of getting more bones and making more bone meal. Okay, something is dripping. I think it's that. Hope there's nothing crazy. Oh no, y'all. Interesting stuff going down right now. Interesting stuff. What was I getting this for? Oh yeah. Let's make this safe real quick. That's exciting, right? All I have to do to make it safe is just do that. Not really, because they can just do this and then drop down again, I think. So maybe. A little wall. Now everything is just fine. Everything is safe, everything is fine. Maybe let's just wrap up this episode by going to the nether and doing some more of the slab work. That's exciting. And maybe I'll challenge myself to start doing the bridging, but let's make sure everything is going smoothly first, because it really is just like a slight mistake in the GG chat. Let's plant the potato. That could be a hopeful conclusion also to this episode is potato being put down. Potato will go, well, potato will grow. Boom, got potato. No bones. Random arrows. Just organize a little bit. Save the rotten flesh for a rainy day. Pumpkin. Still don't know any of these. I don't know why I still had them on me. A lot of watermelon. Maybe when I fill up with my watermelon, I'll send over more now. Let's go back. Let's go into the nether and try to get us to where we need to be so we can start actually doing the challenging part of bridging. I'm a little worried, but I think we'll be fine. Just fine. There is dripping happening. And I guess it's dripping onto there. So it's okay. I'm back, y'all. Right. And let's that could be another thing we can do real quick. Bam. Oh yeah, there we go. Wow, I'm getting so much. I don't even know if I'll even eat any of this. I think you can use it for spells and stuff though. Okay. Let's do do. I could make this nicer. Actually, let's make it nicer. Get rid of the hoe for a second. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, man. Plant as much as we can, but let's leave some room for the mushrooms, because I think they will do something eventually. Use this one. storage of wart. Boom. Bam. Yeah. Very nice. Perfect. Let's continue our quest of making this safe. I think the tunnels are good to go. Let's find out. We travel into the tunnels, not to hide, but to strive. Wow. Okay. This is actually the let's do this. Go. Do slab, 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 slab. Okay. Slightly sketchy, but there we go. Slab, slab, oh, slab. There we go. Or if I really need to, I can just be like, oh. Let's continue to do some more slab work. Ooh, if I do this here, it'd be fine. There we go. And all this will burn up when one blaze shoots one thing, or the lava somehow still catches things on fire. We'll see. Make some more. More of these, more of those. I guess stone slabs would have been better. For some reason, I guess I instantly thought of wood slabs, but stone slabs probably would have been better. Well, it's too late now. Hopefully, this isn't too close to that lava. We'll see. Let's do this. Let's make it a little a safety border to protect us from the blazes. Yes. Smashing. Smashing. Oops. Yeah, I should have used cobblestone. That would have taken forever, I guess, to mine all that, but probably should take my time when it comes to completing Skyblock on hardcore. I'm not even sure if this is I'm sure this has already been a 100-day challenge with this. I think I've seen the 1 block one where it's like they stand on 1 block and they keep destroying and it gives them something. That's the one I think I've seen with 100 days. And honestly, that might have been kind of what I was thinking I was getting myself into with this one, but it cost $2. So I was like, hey, this sounds familiar. Let me get it. And I got it. I ran out. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's get a little bit more from the trees I have there. And then we'll call it a day. 1 episode done. 1 minute. So let's about a 50-minute thing. So if this stuff edited out, it'll be about 40-something minutes. So let's keep that tree there. That should be enough. It'll be fine. Yeah, I think this is going to end up being a little bit interesting. We'll see if it helps. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I should have invested in some cobblestone instead. But we'll just keep fighting, keep swimming. Let's do the rest here, unless, oh yeah, the rest is here. If I hollow this out too, it's gonna look like a wooden building. Oops. Oop. Oh, that's my timer. So let's wrap this up. This will be the end of episode 3. Getting closer to taking on the blazes. Alright, y'all. Next time, we begin our slow journey over to that thing. Put torches on it. I'll have to make torches. Put torches on it. Run back in fear. Collect myself. Go out there and collect those blaze rods. And then figuring out how the heck am I going to get all the ender pearls. That'll be something. Alright, y'all. Take care. And goodbye.